Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And on the hill today, Al Newhouser. What do you look for here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now the number 2 hitter, Richie Palacios. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Palacios went deep in his most recent game. That's in there. And the count is 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Smoked into left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Yandy Diaz now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 out, space is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. And that one moves his feet. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. Lau at the plate. Just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first as we play game one of this 4-game series. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back in Boston, and on the mound today, number 70. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. At this point, you have to forget about showing individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Hank Aaron, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hank launched a homer in his most recent game.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Tapped softly on the ground. Caballero on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ozzie Smith.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Willie Mays, the next to hit, takes ball 1. It's in and out of his glove. He can't beat him to the bag, and he reaches safely.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ted.
So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball 1 there.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great...
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
The 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Mays leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Ball. Countable.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard hit right side. Lau sends it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Manny.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner at third, 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 3. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score.
Trying to pull up with a motorcade every single day, trying to hold a K. Look me in the face, put the phone away.
Back here in Boston, second inning set to go. Now up for Tampa Bay, Carlos Pena. Newhouser back to work. And that one upstairs, ball one. Pena matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Caminero, in his second season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The 1-2. In the dirt. No score here in the second. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And ball four, two aboard.
They gotta fix those shoes. They put those new shoes on with an update last week, and they updated the game again, and they broke the new shoes they put on here.
To get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. Jansen getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Next pitch is outside. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And a count 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets
swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
0-1. Johnny DeLuca at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And a good eye there.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Barrett gathers. Here's the first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, David Ortiz. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yo, what's going on?
That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And another ball. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know the strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Gary Sheffield now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Enjoying your weekend, Jared?
A pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Ozzie.
Yo, Caden, I definitely missed your comments. I didn't see it at all.
One of the best in the game against right-handed.
The Yankees won today. Nice. They needed to start picking it up. Looks like they're getting a little bit back into form.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one.
No strikes.
Ortiz, the base runner at first with 1 out. And he pumps it a strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics,
can't get there, and it deflects off him. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. That one in there across the letters.
Oh, come on. We don't need those types of pitches called strikes against Varitek, against a righty. Come on.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
He just couldn't get there. On that hit you're talking about, I'm assuming. Replay vault. That was Sheffield. No, that was Ozzy. Ozzy kind of, he gets a lot of hits like this where he doesn't hit it very powerfully, but he hits it just over the infield. And the right fielder here he didn't decide to dive. And I think he realized too late he couldn't get there. Even if he dove, it probably goes closer to the wall. So he just kind of decided to block it and get in front of it. But he could have maybe loved it, but he didn't. I'm not sure DeLuca's that good of a fielder. Actually, he is. Wow. I mean, he could have definitely made a better play on that, then.
This inning.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position at 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Nice. Yeah, it's hot out, so probably a good day for that.
Here's Nico Warner. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. First and second, 2 down.
Oh, a half cousin? That's cool.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it?
Well, you still are. It's not always about if you're related, though, you know. Sometimes you can be closer to people you're not related to than people you are related to.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. A little bit low. 1-0. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Maybe he's right though.
Caballero
I don't know.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just missed. Inside, and that's ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
One gone, runner at first.
Palacios.
And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hell, Newhouser just keeps allowing people to get on base, bro. Can't have a clean inning.
And there's a foul ball.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, it might be the truth. I don't know. Maybe you have 10 out of 10 slip inside skills. That also could be the
Swing
truth.
and a miss, 98 on the gun.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Line drive.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that. You can't just throw anyone out there and hope it works out. That's the hot corner, and it takes a special breed to want to play that position.
And the batter now, Yandy Diaz. A single his first time. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Ball.
There's a ball.
1-0.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
And he lost a handle on that. He might have been able to throw him out. Maybe not. Hey, that's all you can.
Swing and
That's all you can do is try.
Smith makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. As we go to the last of the third. And here is Hank Aaron. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
So I had to give Hannes Wagner the day off in this game. So I'd kind of bump people up.
Foul ball.
I bumped Aaron up from 2 to 1. Because I like his ability to steal if he gets on. And then I bumped Willie Mays up from behind Ortiz to number 2. I could have left everyone else the same and bumped up Ozzie Smith to lead off. But he hits well versus righties, but he's not taking a lot of walks this year. So I wanted someone a little bit better on base percentage. Yeah, it's no big deal. Sometimes doing anything for the first time is scary. Like, just kind of how that's life, man. So that's kind of life works.
Just couldn't do it.
You just gotta know that's normal.
Mays in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Fouled off, he was late. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no
9,
trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Williams at the plate now. That's ball 1.
2-0's the count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
There's a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Manny Ramirez waits on deck. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back inside Fenway Park, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Lau. Swinging a foul straight back. Drilled out towards left center field. Williams sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carlos Pena. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 4th inning underway, no score.
Yeah.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to 3rd. Sends it across to 1st. Now 2 out.
The 3rd baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Oh, that's funny.
Way upstairs.
That's creative too. Treating it almost like it's baseball, so you could slide, the base paths and stuff.
That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half.
Yeah, that sounds like you guys had a good time.
Slice down the right side. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Rays held in check here. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the latest
for the
news
Red
from
Sox,
around the league.
The designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 2-1. Way high.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Strike 3. And now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now it's going to be David Ortiz.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first.
Yeah, that's cool that you guys kind of turned it into like a little baseball thing. That's seems like you guys had fun with it.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down. Here's the third base.
Come on, offense. Let's go score some runs.
Fought off foul. Ortiz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Strike 2.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is inside. And a count now even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 down, runners at second and third. In the air, center field. Squeezes it.
Oh, that was close. I didn't know if Ortiz should go or not. That was shallow. Grissom definitely could have thrown me out. He doesn't have a great arm, but it's accurate enough, and it's not like it's super weak. And this wasn't a very deep fly ball. It's like, that's pretty shallow. And Poppy's slow. Ooh, I was sweating that. Luckily, it was a little bit to the left, to the first baseline.
Now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. That one pulled foul.
Yeah, mom's gonna do mom stuff, you know. That's what they gotta do.
Swings here and blasts one left field.
Let's go, Veritek. Woo. Whenever I get offense against a righty from him, I'm just so pleased.
That's an RBI double. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Red Sox by 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Newhouser back.
So what was the reason? There had to be a reason.
Outside low, ball 1. Jansen measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a strike.
1-1.
Just missed. Ball. And a foul ball. That one not close. And a full count now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
Come on, Hal, with all the base runners. Come on, man.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play.
I guess that's the way of taking care of the base runner.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
There's the strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. Off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Next offering is outside.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood
Now
today.
Shortstop, Jose.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Caballero.
Well, she is the boss, so maybe she didn't like you questioning her.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 1 there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Misses off the plate. 2-1. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Hank Aaron. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
So who is Bailey? Is Bailey your sister? I don't know. I don't think I know who Bailey is.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. She must have had some reason.
This to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Snags it on the run. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Alex Faedo.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Willie Mays digging in now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the.
Wait, why is that BS?
The infield.
Oh, look at that ball hit the bag.
And it kicks off the base. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, left field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
There goes Willie. Pitch in for a strike. Johnson, great throw. He's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, right field. DeLuca makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, down the number 2 hitter, Richie Palacios.
Palacios.
Outside low, ball 1.
I can see why you think that's unfair.
Knee high, that's in.
Probably just had to do. It probably wasn't thought out about it all like that. It was probably just sweet. One of the 2 kids right now, less having to deal with the kids. That's kind of how the adults think about it. That's how I was talking to my buddy Lewis, who does the Call of Duty streams with me. He's got 3 kids, so it's just easier for the parent to take care of less than more children. So if you have 2 children, it's easier for them to take care of 1 instead of taking both home. But yeah, I get your point is why couldn't you stay in Chico? But I'm not sure your mom really thought about that or cared which one stayed and which one goed.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Yandy Diaz will hit next. 1. For 2. That one misses, and it's 1-0. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Darren O'Day, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Ball.
The Red Sox leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Yeah, no, I get it from your point. Like,
upstairs.
3-0.
it is what it is, though, man. There's not much you're gonna do about that except, be angry maybe.
That just missed.
So it stinks, but
Gosh, another walk in this one.
it is what it is, I guess.
Real issues with control.
Second baseman.
And now it's Brandon Lau. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Hole for 2 in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a drive deep right field. That's back there. And gone.
Come on, Hal Newhouser.
Sends it out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and we're level. It's 2-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Carlos Pena. And that misses. 1-0. One down, base is empty.
2-0.
And he chases a high fastball there.
That was straight queso
2
right
balls,
there.
1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Yeah, I know you wanted to stay, so like I said, I get it.
In the air, right field. Aaron moves towards it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
I'm gonna give Hal Newhouser one more guy here.
Caminero in the box for the 3rd time.
Don't let me
today
down
as he
here,
takes
Hal.
that one
Get
off
this
the
out.
plate. Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
We got a full count.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. Bottom of the 6th inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
You could be just not. It's too early. You can't do anything professional yet. You're too young. You legally can't work. Newhouser went 6. Only allowed 2 earned runs. I mean, I guess that's not a bad start. He was so close to allowing 0. Walked too many people. Gave up too many hits. Too much traffic. Like, well, you probably could. I mean, if you want to do that at some point in your life, they have schools for that and stuff too, like colleges and whatnot. Excuse me. This was his last game. It's just not good.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That misses. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
I mean, yeah, usually those people, they do something. It's not like a regular school, though. It's not like a college where you have to take, like, English classes and stuff like that. They have, like, different stuff to help you with announcing and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
He fouls it away. That one missed.
We got a full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
The first baseman, number 34.
And next for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. He's 2 for 2. That one's
No,
upstairs,
that's a
ball
ball.
one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Sliced hard but foul.
Ortiz.
And that is out of play.
You're talking about Ortiz or you're talking about Manny? I flip Manny and Ted at DH kind of frequently. Ted's a little bit better of a fielder than Manny is. Manny's got slightly better arm, but Ted's got a little bit more speed, a little bit better fielding, and a little bit better reaction time, so he's slightly better. But I can't DH Poppy like he's a DH, right? I've been having him work on his fielding with his training all year, so his fielding's been going up. But he hasn't made many mistakes. He's only made one error in almost 700 innings. So you're right, I almost never DH him, but I really can't, because if I DH him, then I got to take out Manny or Ted Williams. And I wouldn't want to take those guys out. So I just rotate the DH between these two guys so they don't miss any games. They stay fresh. I just play Poppy at first base instead of DH. It's a little risky, but the rest of my team is really good defensively, so I have kind of one hole there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. Grisham under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Gary Sheffield. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm.
Honestly, I don't think he was terrible as a defender in real life. I mean, clearly teams thought of him when he was with the Red Sox. They said, you're not going to play much first base. But when you look at his career, I mean, he only made 23 career errors. I mean, he didn't play a ton of innings, so I'm not sure. But, I mean, like, I don't know. So last year, he didn't make an error. 98.2% fielding percentage. Didn't make any error. Didn't make any. I mean, he didn't make an error from 2014 to 09. He only made one error that year. This year, he didn't play in the field at all. But no errors that year. He made these 2 years, and not a lot of time, so that's not good. But 4 in 04. 260 innings, like that's still pretty solid. 986. He wasn't terrible, but he wasn't a good defender. But he's doing well for me, so I'll take it.
He's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Love how he let that.
I think that was. Is that what that showed? Yeah, 97 was his first year. Didn't do a whole lot with Minnesota, but I mean his OPS was never terrible. 802, 817, those are both solid. This is obviously bad, but he didn't have many at bats. 810, 799, almost 800. 840, and then Pedro wanted him to come to Boston. So he was big. As soon as he came to Boston, I mean, he took off. Good, very good, very good. Well, he only had 49 at bats. Yeah, he killed it when he went to Boston, though. He had a little bit of a down spell here in the middle of his career, but then picked it back up. Had an amazing last year of his career. I think they said he's the only player in his last year to have 40 doubles and 35 home runs. I can't remember if that's the stat or not. Could be wrong. There's definitely something with 40 doubles.
Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Ozzie Smith. First pitch misses. Sheffield off of first with 2 away.
Well, he had 38 home runs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt,
But he had 40-something doubles.
secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
I just don't remember what the stat was.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1. Jason Varitek in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed
The catcher,
and
number
walked the hitter.
33.
Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Text. Get another hit.
Pitch misses there.
Or walk. I'll take a walk too.
That is ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Yeah, I took a little bit of time starting this game, giving Hannes Wagner the day off. I had to think about what I wanted to do with my lineup
Swing and a foul back.
and who I wanted to play. I almost played Beltre at shortstop and played Ozzie Smith at second base, but I didn't want to do that.
The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
I can always pinch hit Beltre for Varitek later in the game if I want, or for Roner, or I can put Hannes Wagner in later if I want.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big advantage.
Like, this is a big spot here, so I could pinch hit, but it's just too early.
Will come up to hit.
He kills lefties, but he's facing a righty.
Pitching this season, as might be expected.
I mean, I'm trying to give Wagner the day off. Like I said, I could put Beltre in. Yeah, Hannes leads off for me every game. But when he's in the lineup, obviously he can't lead off when he's getting a day off. I could pinch hit Beltre here. But then my problem becomes I gotta play him at shortstop. And can he play shortstop? It is a secondary position. They did come up as a shortstop. But he's really not a shortstop. Shit. I'm gonna let Harona hit. See if we can get me a clutch at bat here.
And fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Yeah, he played for LA, and then he went to Seattle, I want to say. And I was looking at it, but I wasn't looking at that part. He was good in Seattle, and he went to Boston for a year, and he went to Texas for a year.
And a swing and a miss.
So I traded for him from Texas.
Well, this guy
I traded Austin Riley.
see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the
I
jam.
made a move to get him. Austin Riley, I traded prospects for, I traded prospects to Washington. Yeah, it was bad. I should have pinch hit.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
56.
Darren O'Day.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He has struck out, and he has walked.
Jansen.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Gets a piece.
Some of them are good. I can show you after the game if you want to see like the league leaders and whatnot.
Top half of inning number 7.
Just don't leave before the game's over. I'll show you after the game's over what the league leaders look like. I mean, obviously the legends are going to be better than most of the current players, but some of the elite current players are still doing really well.
Look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Misses outside, and the count's even at 2. And there's the ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Missed inside with the curve.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Ripped on the ground to second. Horner over to first. That takes care of Grisham. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Manuel Rodriguez. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
All right, let's see. My brother used to trade for him every year, but he's been kind of poopy this year. So
0 for 3 in this one.
he definitely, I don't think he wants him.
To keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boo.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next one misses, and 1-1.
Yeah, he's had Griffey before. He actually had a 50 home run season with Griffey one year. But Griffey's been poop this year, so I don't blame him. I don't even think I would want Griffey on my team as my backup outfielder. I would rather have Pete Crow Armstrong, because I know Pete Crow's not going to hit. And that's okay, but he's more speed than Griffey, better ceiling than Griffey, better defense than Griffey. So for how I use my backup outfielder, I would rather have Pete Crow Armstrong.
So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Now, if one of my outfielders got hurt and I needed to play one full time, I'd rather have Griffey in the outfield full time than Pete Crow Armstrong, because obviously the ability to hit's better. But yeah, he hasn't been good this year. I know that's your boy, and my brother loves Griffey too. My brother's got I bought him the teal Seattle Griffey jersey.
Mays.
My brother loves Griffey too, but not this year.
Bay's bullpen with some action. Jake Brentz, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Clevenger getting cranked.
I'll show you Griffey's stats too.
On to first.
Yeah, you'll see his. I'll show you how he's done this year, and you'll understand why. And usually the other players, like the teams that have their games simulated mostly, usually their hitters hit better than when they're on our teams, because I don't know, I just feel like the simulation works like that. So the fact that he's not hitting well at all is like a total turn off.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Out to short, Caballero.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's nothing to say you can't do that. It's just on this game, he's not having a good year. But if he's on the game next year, maybe he'll have a better year next year.
Back here in Fenway, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
I need to get another run. Come on.
O'Day back to work, and that misses, and that's ball one. This one in the air, right field. Aaron gets under it, and out number one on the grab. Now Richie Palacios, 1 for 3.
Richie Palacios.
Bunt attempt popped up. He's saved.
That was not even a good bunt. That was just played awful. Come on, man. There's a bad bunt popped up back to the pitcher. He like fields it super slowly, and oh my gosh.
Go ahead, run on base. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
And my bullpen's a little worn down, so trying to squeeze one more guy out of a day here.
Is in for a strike.
Hopefully he doesn't come back to bite me. Then I'm putting in Andrew Miller.
Go ahead run stands at first. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hank on the move to the gap. He's got it. Out number 2. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He's already homered here in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Darren O'Day won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. The pitcher on here, Andrew Miller.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 2 outs. And now it's even up. Upstairs.
2-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Misses, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got it!
Let's go, Miller. Let's go. Big pitch.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back.
Leading off
now
for the
Manny
Red Sox,
Ramirez.
the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
That one the other way. Loud. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz getting ready. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile. It almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Gary Sheffield digs in now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. So they go quietly there. 9th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Tampa Bay,
New inning
the
getting
third baseman,
started.
number
Now the third
13,
baseman, Junior Caminero. And that one upstairs, ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the
1-1.
upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Danny Jansen
3-1.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ripped down the line, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
All over that one right there. Tried
Now
to get
back.
inside on him, but he was
Danny
ready for it. Just kept his
Jansen.
hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
No big deal. But that's a big deal. Come on, Miller. Oh, that's killer.
Way over the monster. And the Rays take the lead. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Johnny DeLuca will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Yeah, that wasn't great. So hopefully I can come back here. Let's go, Rob Refsnyder, just hit a home run in real life. Let's go.
Dennis Eckersley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So a man at first. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Top of the zone, and it's called.
Yeah, some of these pitchers have strange windups and whatnot, but whatever works for them, right?
And he works in a four-seamer. That one ripped left field.
Uh-oh.
And it's off the Green Monster. Coming home.
Come on, man. I put him in the game. to try to keep the deficit at a 2-run deficit.
Put a pretty good swing on
And
that
he allows
one.
a bunt single and a
Didn't quite
banger
have the
off the wall.
combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Grisham stands at second with no outs. Foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Caballero checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dennis Eckersley out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Red
So the
Sox.
Red Sox bring on a new pitcher,
Number
Tyler Holt.
87.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Man, I just can't. I can't keep pitching Eckersley. He was already a little tired, and that's a rough one. I should have. He was already tired. He got it. If I keep pitching him, he's not going to be available the rest of the series.
One out, the runner at second. You're at the top of
This isn't an exhibition game, bro. You got to know this is a franchise. Every game leads into the next game. Their energy is a big deal. So, did you see where his energy was? He won't be back to full energy. He definitely won't be back to full energy tomorrow, and maybe not after the next game. So I don't want to keep pitching him.
We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I'm already down by 3, and Holton actually has a quirk where he's supposed to perform better when the team's behind. So now that I'm losing, he's supposed to actually play better. So Holton's got full energy. Holton's been very good for me as well too. 1.02 whip, 2.04 ERA. He's been very good overall for me. So I mean, it is what it is. If they end up, I'm probably not going to score 3 in the bottom of the 9th anyways. I only scored 2 the whole game. So I don't want to keep wasting bullets out of Eckersley's arm. I'd rather put in Tyler Holton here, and hopefully he can get me out of this inning.
Could use a ground ball
And
something in the infield. Runner at first base, get out of this.
Oh, Eckersley's got a great mustache. So does Riley Fingers.
Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hank makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Wow.
Infield shifted to the pull side.
In real life? Yeah, I think so. These guys in my bullpen are a little worn down.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andrew Wentz.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
I don't think so.
Lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the
Not to my knowledge.
so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Smith leading things off and takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball.
Out to short, Caballero. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox.
Who? Who are you talking about, Jared? You're not talking about Lee Smith.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall
Who is AE?
about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Dude, Lee Smith pitched in the 70s and 80s. That's 50 years later. He would have been like 80 years old retiring. So yes, I'm pretty sure. You said 2022? That was 3 years ago, bro.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Adrian Beltre.
Man, it must be nice to pull a super.
Yeah, Lee Smith retired in 97.
Off your bench, huh?
First pitch just misses. Wagner leads off first with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
No big deal. Did you try to look that up though? Like, who did you look up?
That's down and away. Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. And it's ball 4. He missed down
Nice
low.
discipline, Beltray.
Bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there.
Oh, I think you're looking up the football player Lee Smith. There was a Lee Smith who played for the Buffalo Bills and the Raiders, and he was a tight end. I think he's definitely different though.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Tying run at the plate. And another ball. And a foul ball.
Yeah, Lee Smith was a football player. That sounds about right for Lee Smith, the football player.
With the tying run at the plate,
It's a very common name, so that's not surprised that it would pull up a wrong guy.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Really
No big deal, man. I was just like, no, that's not right.
The tying run at the plate. And he takes a strike.
Count is full.
Runners on the move. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I'm not trying to hit into a double play to end the game. If it's a bad pitch,
That ball is foul. And the pressure
hopefully we don't swing at it. And if we get to strike him out, throw him out to end the game, then I guess so be it. But Jensen does not have a good arm behind the plate, so he throws Hannes out at third, so be it. Oh, come on, man.
Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
No, they're not related at all.
Now batting, the center
Big
fielder,
spot here.
Billy.
Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Outside. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Would you rather be the second, or would you rather be Junior? Lee Smith Jr. or Lee Smith the
And
second?
that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. There's the strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2 on, 2 outs. Drilled in the air.
That's it's an interesting debate, I guess. Yo, let's go, Willie Mays!
They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 23rd of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 5-5. Right in the
Apo
lights,
Taco
he shines.
of right field, deep right field in Fenway Park. That's not the Bronx. That's not a short right field. That's a deep right field. Big strong man.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to
That's
make a
funny.
change. Andrew Wentz will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They turn things over to the southpaw, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. And the first
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one is inside.
2-0 count, you really don't want
What do you
to
mean?
get here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully, you
can,
can get
what's
back
not a
in
real
this count.
person?
That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And it's filled up.
I don't know what are you talking about.
Ramirez, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And he grounds one to the right side.
Clevenger? No, he's real.
Foul ball.
See, there's his real picture. He's played since 2022 or 2021, I guess.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Boston, on to extra innings. And now the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
Well, it's kind of deflating you.
Okay, so now what do I do here? Ted Williams is leading. Is going to be the. Yeah, no, it's definitely real. So I think I'm going to put Pete Crow in for Ted Williams because he'll be the ghost runner to start the next inning, and he'll give me better defense this inning. So we're going to do that.
So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get.
Obviously elite ghost runner. No, please what? Now I have to decide who do I take out for. I gotta put Fermin in. So I mean I could put Wagner back to second and take out Beltry. Dang. I wanted to give Wagner more of the whole day off, though. But I guess he got most of the day off. I still don't know if I want to play Beltray at shortstop. He's got enough mobility where he could play short. I think I'm just gonna go like this. Plus Wagner hits in front of Beltray right now in this lineup. So Manny will be up next with Pete Crow in second. And Ortiz, Sheffield, Ozzie. And I could take out Ozzie, but there's no guarantee they'll keep a lefty in to face him. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should take out Ozzie just in case they leave Clevenger in. Oh no, wait. Because then I would rather have Ozzie up against a lefty right than Fermin. So if it's down to my last out, I don't want Fermin as my last out. We'll do wish I could not Beltray.
Some more runs and then close it out the bottom half of this one.
Freddie Fermin, the new catcher now.
Cool. That's the formula.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I think you have to take Beltray out there. He's batting furthest away. So if I'm losing, I need the bats in the lineup. Fermin's not a good batter. His stats are okay, but his attributes aren't that great. He's not that good of a batter. I don't want him hitting fifth next inning with the game on the line and 2 outs instead of.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs
instead
a
of
little
Wagner
bit. Make sure
or
you miss up and
Ozzie
out of the
Smith.
zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the
If
zone.
it's a lefty against Ozzie, I just have to
To the
deal with
right
it, I
side,
guess.
Wagner throws to first in time. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Late swing, fouled off. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Inside, just missed. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this.
Okay, so 21 pitches. His energy is really low. I'm taking him out. I'm gonna put in dry fingers, actually.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Tyler Holton gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the Red
New
Sox.
pitcher for the Red Sox, Raleigh
Number
Fingers.
35.
Coming on to face a righty
Raleigh
here. He's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. That misses, and the count is 2-2.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
Ground ball left side. Sheffield zips it to first, and it's a
Okay, now we just need one run to win it.
No base hits.
Let's go.
No runners, and one left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. Back here in Boston. Now here is Manny Ramirez. Here's a rocket out to left. Puts it away for the out.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
What a bunch of malarkey.
Known for his late inning heroics. first pitch, and he
That's the
just
ball.
misses. One away, the winning run at second. That one missed.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out.
And this is risky, but I'm doing it because Pete Cross right. And bad catcher. Go Pete, go Pete, go. Oh shit, horrible break.
Pitch misses.
Oh, bad throw though.
Jansen too late with the throw. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. There's the strike, and it's 3-1.
Happy Iron 2 just obliterating that. Just hit it deep to the outfield. They should be walking, trying to set up double play. I don't understand why Poppy didn't smack that first one, and I don't understand why they didn't just walk him. They should have just walked him. That was dumb. If I'm them, I walk him. You got to set up that double play.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating.
That was bad managing, I feel like.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
My bullpen has been electric this year. Are you still there, Jared? I'm going to show you those stat leaders now.
Lindsay, very accomplished as well. Swinging at this, strikes him out. That slider.
All right, so here's batting average. You got Ricky Henderson's number 1, Manny's number 2, Frank is 3, Corey Seager, we got at number 4. I think they don't play him against lefties, so that's why he's so up there on his batting average. Greenberg, 5, so that's 1 regular guy. Royce Lewis, I'm surprised. Good hitter, but surprised he's way up there. And 315. Ortiz, Killebrew, Edgar, Willie Mays. Jordan Alvarez, 15th. So in the top 15 hitters, tied with Hannes Wagner. 1, 2, 3 regular players. Go to home runs. Frank Thomas, Sean Green, Pudge. Pudge is 3rd in home runs? He's not a huge power guy. That's crazy. Green smacks righties. For Gloss, not surprised there. Grant Rooker, maybe the most underrated hitter in baseball, in my opinion. Posada's been killing it. So, 1 regular guy in home runs. Vladdy Jr. is tied for 11th with a bunch of people. And Seager's down at 18. Yordan. So Seager and Yordan.
That was the MVP of the game right there. How fun is this show? Enjoy being home with baseball from Archie and Scan now to stream MLB Network for just $5.99 a month.
Our RBIs, kind of related with home runs. Just Seager, Rooker. Steals, we got Ahmed Rosario at 25 steals. Wow. Honest, Gwen, Hank, Ricky. But Rosario, that's kind of surprising. I barely start PCA. He's 7th in steals. Absolutely killing it in steals for me. Caballero, Michael Garcia, Jeets. So steals is kind of almost dominated by current players. In the top 15, there is 1, 2, 3 tied. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 regulars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it's almost 50-50 in the steals. OBP, Corey Seager. That's dominated by the legends. OPS, Seager's 3rd in OPS. He's killing it. Burger. Which could speed up his progression course as he could go out on a rehab assignment soon, though. No days. It's funny, no legends for the saves in the AL. Well, this is all American League I've been looking at the whole time. I thought I was looking at everything. Oh, man. Anyways, I can look at NL next. As far as ERA goes, Reese Olson, top 15. Tyler Anderson, okay. He's like founding in real life too. He does the same thing. He's like, his advanced numbers are never good, but somehow he just doesn't allow runs. K's, it's going to be dominated by legends probably. Yep. Pitching war. That's all dominated by legends. Batting war. So the batting war is pretty much dominated by legends too.
Was there ever really an intention for him to play the outfield anyway? The whole business of the throwing program, I got lost on that one. Why that was a priority for him, but there's the 1, 2.
Go to the NL, that's Nathaniel Lowe. Interesting. Shohei.
Who knows what happens over this next month? Plus,
Saxon just got hurt.
plenty of outfielders. Who knows what happens before that deadline is into July?
Tatis has got 31 bombs. He's absolutely killing it.
I would like to think the Red Sox are going to be
Tucker, Soto.
3-2 file away. The crowd today, 40,300.
Of course, Judge is there too. Soto's got 2 more than Judge. That's interesting. Xavier Edwards is killing it in steals. Acuna. Yeah, steals is another one that's more current players. So that's interesting. In both leagues. I don't know if you're still even there, Jared, but if you watch this, if you rewind it or fast forward it, here is Griffey. Power's going down, hitting's going down a little bit. His attributes aren't terrible, but he's got 20 bombs. That's not terrible for power numbers, but I mean, he's not really a stolen base threat. It's only hitting 234. His OPS is okay. I'm sure his defense is good. Oh yeah, he could win a Gold Glove playing defense, which he did a million times playing. So his defense is great. But yeah, his batting's a little low.
There's no question about that defensively. He's done behind there.
Peace out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're coming back to the stream to rewind it, I showed you that stuff. See ya.